Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of Kitmaker Network and Armorama.com, and welcome to another episode of Turning the Page. Today we have for you from our friends at Panzerwrecks. This is Panzerwrecks 20 Ostfront 3. This is the third Eastern Front book that they sent us. Somebody actually pointed out in the comment section that Ostfront means Eastern Front. I was not aware of this in German, obviously. I'm not a German speaker, and I don't quite keep up on all the German words. I know Panzer means tank. Yeah, that's a good one on me, huh? So this is by Lee Archer and a Kamen. This particular book is also by Kamen Nevenkin, and artwork by Philippe Rodna. So if you're not familiar with the Panzerwrecks series, they are softcover books, usually around, and this one is about 96 pages, 97 if you count the back cover. And they're very well produced, very well printed, kind of unique in their turned sideways on, which kind of makes sense when you think about it, because most pictures are landscape. So, so like if I flip to the middle of the book, well, if I flip to this page, this picture is landscape. So it wouldn't make sense to have it in a book like this because it's this way. So actually, yeah, I actually applaud them for said format, because I think it actually works for the kind of pictures that they're featuring and so forth. Of course, these books are photo reference, but they do have a lot of text in them, usually with information about the photo and or just information, period. But for each photo, there's usually a decent-sized caption. Of course, this kind of format's been around for years, started by the guys at Dragon and their publishing company, which is escaping me at the moment. But yeah, they Squadron had books like this years ago, but it has been taken over and kind of refined by the modern generation of reference book writers. So this is interesting. I guess this is an aerial photo showing the various areas and combat. Says an attack by 6 Sturmovicks on the 131st Guards Assault Air Regiment, 7th Guards Assault Air Division, led by Senior Lieutenant Klevsov against a German force comprising 8 tanks and 15 trucks with infantry, probably from the Führer Grenadier Division, at the southwestern edge of Rausdorf, Austria, on 11th April 1945. All right, so going over Sturmovik and cannons, interesting. This book's a little different, actually. The layout of this is interesting. They're doing a lot more information, I guess, now. So they're talking about the different armaments shown here with very interesting, I believe these are illustrations, not even photos, although they could be photos, just really well touched up. Rockets, tactics. I almost feel like I'm not looking at a Panzerwrecks book. It's interesting because you don't normally see this kind of level of kind of information in the introduction. I mean, we know it goes into the photos later, but yeah, they're showing the kind of the attack patterns and of the Sturmovicks and so forth. So I'm not sure if this is going to deal with this specific battle that they outlined at the beginning. If I'd read the introduction, I probably would know these things. Introduction. This book is as much about aircraft weapons as it is about panzers. Almost every photograph is from an album held at the Russian Central Military Archive, TSAMO, in Russian names, in Podolsk, never mind, and which was produced by the 17th Air Army during their evaluation of the effects of aircraft weapons on German and Hungarian armored vehicles in the battles around Lake Balaton. Of course, that sounded like a French name. Lake Balaton, sorry. No test reports or on training grounds and firing ranges here. Everything is based on genuine after-action and field reports. We have included many of the accompanying sketches too, adding an interesting dimension. Okay, well, so it is about a specific engagement and so forth that were, basically chronicalized by the Russians and held in a museum for all these years. This is an interesting. I like this illustration, though. That's cool. All right, so then it does go into obviously photos, and the people who put in illustrations is very good. I guess that's the artwork, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. It's an interesting addition. I like this, Lee. You definitely kind of changed the game here a little bit and added. I like the new numberings. I like the new art. So the photos obviously are going to be very unique, being if they've never been seen before or been held by this museum all these years. So for people looking for new photos, this is definitely going to be a quite a find. Now this particular book, hopefully this is just a one-off. I did get a page here that was kind of like badly came off the printer and they did not catch. But this is the kind of thing I'm sure that if you contact them, let's say, it doesn't matter where you get it from probably, but if you contact them, say, I got this book and it's got this messed up page 15 or whatever, I'm sure they'll probably help you out if you want a pristine book and so forth. That's the kind of thing. I've never seen that before with one of their books, so that's probably definitely a rare occurrence. But again, going in still with lots of the cool things, and going to flip through this. Obviously, some illustrations here. That looks like, again, the guy who does the illustrations. So this is definitely a new twist. I would say this is kind of like I don't think any of the other Ostfront books were done like this. So I want to say this is kind of a departure for them, and that they will. I think that they've done a nice job with this to kind of give you more than just the photos kind of thing, which is definitely going to make the cost of the book more enticing, because it's got more in it now than it used to. So the back section here is this map showing you the actual area of the engagement, and then the back again with a illustration. All the different books available in the Panzerwrecks series, which are quite a few, in fact probably more than 1, 2, 3, I guess maybe that's all of them. So we are up to 20 now. 20 of these. I remember when the first one came out. The first one was like not that long ago. I mean, it was probably, what, 5, 6, 7 years ago, maybe? I can't even remember. But I do love this red, obviously with the Russian theme in this. The red cover is very apropos. Well, thanks for getting through all that, and if you have, and we will, again, we'll, of course, thank Lee for sending us this review copy. And if you have any questions, comments, please leave them below, or you can go on our website and leave them there. Lee has been on our Armorama for years, and will answer comments and questions on the website. I'm not sure he'll be on the YouTube page, so yeah, but definitely if you check out the website, I'm sure we'll have some feedback and so forth there as well. And if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, I might have said that already. Leave them below. If you click on that like button, please do that. And of course, we will see you next time on Turning the Page.